The Seder was that Yom Simchas Torah, the Rebbe would ask to repeat the Niggun. So the Niggun that the Rebbe taught the night before or early in the morning, the next night by the Fabrengen, by Yom Simchas Torah, the Rebbe would ask to repeat the Niggun. Sometimes he would sing the Niggun himself over and just ask the Niggun. So this time on Tovshin Chof Dalet, when the Rebbe taught the second Niggun, Hu Elokeinu, so Yom Simchas Torah, in the beginning of the Fabrengen, so they were singing the Niggun without the words. The Rebbe said that you should sing it with the word. He said that Yechiel the Chazan, you should sing it in Keser, by the Rebbe Rasha, by the Friedrich Rebbe, and the main thing are the words, so you should try to sing it with the words. And then the Rebbe asked Rabbi Leibel Schapiro to sing the Niggun. Now, Rabbi Leibel Schapiro already had time to put the words, the Niggun, into the words that should fit properly into the words, so he's saying it without the ayayay, because he already fitted it in. And then when he finished singing by himself, and the Rebbe made that everyone else should also sing, so everyone was singing with the ayayay. So the Rebbe turns around to him and he says, Farvos singt nit wie sie singen? Why don't you sing with the ayayay? Which is interesting to note. It seemed, we don't know for sure, it seemed that when the Rebbe sang it the night before with the ayayay, it wasn't planned. It just came out because he tried to fit it into words. That's what it seems, kiviyochel, in Ein the Bosser. That's what it seems to us. And nevertheless, because by the Rebbe it came out like that, that is how it's supposed to be, and that's when the Rebbe said to sing it with the ayayay. And that's from then on, we always sing it with the ayayay. Now, when the Rebbe himself would daven for the Omid, most times he didn't sing the ayayay. And the reason is probably because when the Rebbe davened for the Omid and Kedusha Keser was in the middle of Chazoras HaShatz, now Chazoras HaShatz is Shemon Esrei. So basically the Rebbe is standing Shemon Esrei. In Shemon Esrei, you can't say ayayay. Regular Keser, it's not Shemon Esrei, just we say Keser when the Chazan holds there. But when you're standing Shemon Esrei, you probably have to avoid saying this. I'm just saying Svara, maybe, and that's why the Rebbe Bechal didn't say the ayayay. Now, I remember the first time it came out that the Rebbe had Yortzeit on Shabbos, after he taught the Niggun of Hu Elokeinu, we didn't know what's going to be, because the Seder was not every Shabbos they sang Hu Elokeinu by Keser. Only when the Rebbe would start with the making with his hand, which was a siman that you have to sing Hu Elokeinu. And it was only special Shabbosim. Later on, it became already that every Shabbos they sing Hu Elokeinu, but earlier it wasn't every Shabbos. As a matter of fact, there sometimes even was a siman that there'll be a Fabrengen. Certain Shabbosim, we didn't know if there would be a Fabrengen or not. And when the Rebbe made his hand to sing Hu Elokeinu, we knew there would be a Fabrengen. But we knew that when the Rebbe is going to davening for the Omed, he's not going to make with his hands, because like I said before, it's Shemon Esrei. In Shemon Esrei, you can't make any motions. So how will we know if the Rebbe wants me to sing Hu Elokeinu or not? So we didn't know. But we decided, a few Bochrim were sitting there, we decided that we're going to sing anyway. If the Rebbe, even if it doesn't make with his hands, we're going to sing, because we assume it's the day of the Yortzeit, a special day. Mistame, he wants to sing. So we were standing there. The Rebbe did not make with his hands, but we started singing, and we were standing in front. The people further up in the back couldn't see what the Rebbe is doing. They heard us start singing, so everyone sang. Now, we didn't know. The symbol will be, if the Rebbe is happy, then when he repeats it, he will sing Hu Elokeinu too. If he's not happy, he will not repeat it. The Rebbe did repeat it, so we knew that the Rebbe wanted to sing, but he didn't say it. I want to say something else. This was a new Kiona Amecha. There was a Shaila, what Kiona Amecha should we sing on Yom Kippur? Yom Kippur, the year later, so there was a question. Should we sing the old Kiona Amecha like they always used to sing all the years since the Rebbe taught that Niggun? But now there's a new Kiona Amecha. Maybe he wants to just sing the new Kiona Amecha. So we were watching. So I remember, in my eyes, I'm just saying over the way I saw it, I'm pretty sure that the Rebbe wanted the new Kiona Amecha. Because when it came to Kiona Amecha, in the Machzor, in davening, the Rebbe made with his hand so strongly, like a circle with his hand, like as if showing Kionu Amecha. It looked like that, because the old Kiona Amecha is more slow. And this is also strong. So I saw the Rebbe make with his hand like a big turn. So I assumed it was Kiona Amecha, the new one. But people in the back didn't see, and no one knew, so they started singing the old Kiona Amecha. And the Rebbe continued making with his hands for the old Kiona Amecha. So maybe I'm wrong, maybe that looked like he wanted the other one, but they started singing. That's a geblieben, and Ad Hayom Hazeh is geblieben, that when it comes to Yom Kippur, we sing the old Kiona Amecha. Even though it seemed that the Rebbe wanted, but we never know. This is just what I think I saw. I'm sure, B'Shas Ma'aseh, I felt that way, but maybe I'm mistaking. But Lepeil, they sang the old Kiona Amecha. But the truth is that from then on, there was no more Niggun. The Rebbe didn't sing anymore a new Niggun. And when it came, Tovshin Chof Hei, after Hakofes, the night of Simchas Torah, the Rebbe said, after Akofes, he said, Azevi Migeret Farayon, like I said last year, that this year there will not be a Niggun, and therefore Zol Mazingen the Niggun Farayon, and the Rebbe started Hu Elikeinu and walked out, and that's how Akofes finished, and that's since then there was never a new Niggun Simchas Torah again.